The following broadcast may contain explicit language and adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. The opinions expressed in this broadcast are those of the hosts, talent, and guests, and do not reflect the opinions, views, and standards of Pyro Media Enterprises, affiliates, subsidiaries, or its members. Good morning, you guys. I know Mother is live because there was some breaking news. That just happened. So we'll see you guys over here in a bit. We got some new stuff over here at Pyro Power Hour because we are in spring bash effect, y'all. That's right. April 3rd, we will be announcing not only all of the new shows that are coming to Pyro Media Network, but also we will be announcing or showing you guys all of the new upgrades. We started out with Pyro Power Hour because, you know, we are the flagship show of Pyro Media Network. Shout out to Pyro Media Network, our mother company. And we wanted to just make sure you guys get a little taste of what's to come. So shout out to Pyro Media Productions for making this look the way it does. Silver and purple, black, and maybe some little gold. I wore a little gold today. Just
I didn't wear my.
Well, you know, you still look good. You look good.
I didn't wear my. Usually I have on the gold neck. Me and my dad, and I forgot it.
All is well. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Keith Reynolds. Thanks for joining. Michelle Holler, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you.
Hey, Michelle.
Vovo, thank you, Cookie, for joining. Boo Boo. Bryant Matthews, have we seen him before? Good morning. Thank you for joining.
It's been a while, but yeah, good morning, Bryant. It's been a while.
Good morning, Jules Forever. How are you doing, Queen?
That's my girl.
Rochelle Mabel, thank you so much for joining. And we're expecting the Thai Squad to come on in. And if please send a message to Mother and let her know that part of this conversation today that we're gonna have, she needs to be here. Because I have a bone to pick with you, Mother. Okay, we gotta talk about some things because you said something last night that didn't sit right in my spirits. Okay, but I love you anyway. But we're gonna have a conversation. All right, you guys. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. I got my kid. Oh, you did good, Michelle. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Oh yeah, everybody was sending me messages. Please go over to luxandnoircandles.com. We will. We're actually in the process of working out a deal with Pyro Media. I know it's like working out a deal with myself, but Lux and Noir Candles, my candle company, for those who don't know, is separate from Pyro Media Enterprises. So we are working out a deal for them to for me to sponsor some of the shows on Pyro Media Network. So please go ahead and go over to luxandnoir.com so you can get your candles, premium level candles, quality candles, okay, and all natural and clean products. Praise God. Michelle,
I need
turn that off, girl.
Not a bone from brother Kwame. I'm praying for peace and healing.
Yes.
I made a whole TikTok about my candle order.
Oh, you did? Oh, yay!
I can't read it.
Yesterday.
You didn't be a busy.
This whole weekend, I did not actually rest. This weekend, I actually was busy working. Because we were actually in the preparation for the Spring Bash. I was going over some things for the new upgrades for Pyro Power Hour. It was a lot going on. So shout out to Pyro Media Production. Shout out to my team for helping me get this all together. I love you guys.
Yes.
You guys made like really rocked out this weekend. But we have look at that. Look at the upgrades, honey. Look at the upgrade.
Oh,
yes. Praise. Won't he do it?
Like that.
Yes. All right. So, but before we get into all of that, we do have some breaking news, and got some new breaking news. Let's just get on into
Oh, wow.
Before we do that, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Pyro Media Network, because you can not only enjoy this show, but you can enjoy other shows on Pyro Media Network as well. So shout out to Pyro Media Productions. But let's get on into the breaking news. All right, so it looks like Chinese leader I don't know how to pronounce his name, Xi Jinping is in Moscow for meetings with President Vladimir Putin. Xi's visit, his first time to Russia since the Kremlin launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, is a stark show of support to Putin. Take a look at landing down there. So we know that there's been tensions between China and the United States, and from people that I have talked to, prior service military people, people who have been in high places, also finance individuals who are kind of watching how the world is working, because it does affect international commerce and stuff like that. So it looks like our Cold War. And this is just speculation, okay? But it looks like we may be, if they keep messing with us, we may be headed into a hot war with China. And I pray that we don't, but it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look good. I think he knows the implications of this and how this is going to look to the world map. So for him to go to China, or excuse me, to Russia during this time is not a good look. And then we've been having issues with spy balloons and all of these different things. It just is not a good look. Go ahead, bro.
I was but I read an article this weekend saying they were drafting citizens for to come against us.
Yeah. Good morning, Sean Kingston. We haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, boo?
Brother Kinsey, you made it.
Yes. Let me tell you something about Sean Kingsey. Outside of the fact that he's my internet husband, I've been paying attention to his Instagram and his face. He does a lot of work for the community. I think you guys need to follow him and really, really, really support what he's doing.
It
doesn't hurt to hit a like button. It doesn't hurt to hit a quick share, and it's free. You don't have to, send him some monetary, because I know the brother puts in some hard work, but send him some monetary, some monetary love offers if you can. But if not, a like and a share is just as good. So definitely support our brother Sean Kingsey over there and the work that he's doing. I see you. I'm watching what you're doing, and I'm proud of you. Please continue the great work, and thank you for all that you're doing.
Amen. Yes,
Dr. Holt. Greetings, everyone. The Thai Squad will be coming soon. I tipped out the back. We had an emergency church. I was listen. I want to say this because oftentimes, and we're done with these people. Okay, let me get them off the screen. I want to say this because oftentimes people think that because we have different platforms and different things that go on. I am an honorary member of the Thai Squad. I am an honorary member of the Kai Club. I am an honorary member of I don't know what St. James calls his family, but I support St. James. I support Pam. I think there's enough room at the table for everybody. So when I saw the alert that Mother was going live, I went, and we were 2 minutes to go live. I went right over there and said, "What's going on, Mother? Everything good? You good, Mother? Who I gotta cut?" Because you never know. Sometimes I got to take off my ear. I'm one of them cousins.
Well, I ain't an honorary member. I am a member of the Thai Squad. I've been there from the beginning.
The beginning. Okay? The beginning. When Mother was on Facebook, honey.
Baby, yeah, we was at a storefront church then.
Baby.
We'd have moved into the cathedral.
I was at the storefront. Two edifices, honey. Okay? A cathedral, just like Los Angeles. By the way, make sure y'all subscribe over to the Overflow page as well. Amen. Okay. Amen. Listen. Dr. Holt says, honey, you can't hardly get into the Kai Club. All that trade be up. Ooh.
Don't listen to Dr. Holt, y'all.
Hey, Darnell. He said, hey, boo.
Hey, Darnell.
He's definitely talking to me.
Absolutely.
Hey, Darnell. How are you, boo?
Hey, husband. So, yeah, he's not. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but he's not.
It's okay.
See, told you.
It's okay. We have a personal talk. Outside of the things. You need to check his phone, honey.
Ooh, this is nasty. Tell me you trying to break up your happy home.
It always be the light skin. Let me stop. Because then somebody will say, "You're colorist, Kwame." Sean Kingsley, thank you, Kwame Curry, for the love. I'm out here doing what I love to do for my community. That's right. We love you, Sean. Keep going. Keep doing what you got to do, bro.
That's right.
Love you.
For the community.
For the people, for the culture. Kwame said he'll make your vote.
Yeah. All right, Kwame Badu. Okay.
Listen, Hetty. See, Dr. Ho says, see. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into what's going on. Y'all are hilarious. Ooh, I'm over here pressing buttons I shouldn't be pressing. Wait a minute.
Lord.
Okay, there we go. I'm loving the new graphics. Pyro Power Hour. You guys are doing great. Okay, so before we get into what's happening today, we do have got to shout out some of our sponsors, so check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, Pyro family. Quench your thirst on and off the workout floor with our sizzling partnership with The Coldest Water. Enjoy an exclusive deal made just for you. Simply scan the Frosty QR code with your phone or catch the icy link in the chat for all their chill products. Stay hydrated and make those flames roar. All right, let's get back to the show. It's so nice not having to say it every single damn show.
Come on, commercial.
Come on, little promos. All right, let's get into what's happening today, y'all. I'm loving all of this. You guys this is so nice. All right, let's go ahead and move on. All right, so today is the first day of spring. And the first day of spring falls on March 20th this year with the arrival of the vernal equinox, spring equinox or March equinox, lasting till about June 22nd. The first day of spring varies slightly yearly, depending on the tilt of the Earth in relation to the sun, an uneven number of days and seasons, among other factors. In the northern hemisphere, we mark the beginning of spring when the sun crosses the equator line as it tilts towards the sun, bringing an increase in daylight hours and warmer temperatures, recording about equal length in day and night, 12 hours. During winter, the Earth shifts away from the sun. So happy first day of spring to everybody, la-da-da-da.
Happy.
This reminds me. It's giving very much Potomac. Just FYI, it's a little bit of Potomac for me over here. But anyway, we gotta move on. Come on, it's black. I'm loving this purple and silver. It's giving me life.
I had no idea today was the first day of spring, but I guess March 20th. Okay, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it changes. It varies every year, but today is officially the first day of spring. Last week was obviously the last Sunday was the spring forward for daylight saving. So. Whew, child. All right, let's get into it. Birthday of the day. Let's get on into who it is. All right, so we have Shelton Jackson, a.k.a. Spike Lee, is an American film director, producer, writer, and actor. His production company, 40 Acres and a Mule Filmworks, has produced over 35 films since 1983. Shout out to this king. We love you. We appreciate you and all of the work that you did for the culture and continue to do for the culture. So we love you, man. Happy birthday to you. All right, and we have some honorable mentions. Let's get into it. Dominique Bremner, a.k.a. Tyra Allure Ross, is a Tobagonian American actress, author, model, and reality television personality. As an actress, she is most known for her leading role of Electra Abundance on the FX television series Pose. Happy birthday to you, Dominique. We love you.
Oh, so she got married?
Yes, she did. I don't remember who it's by. Dominique. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say she looks like Dominique Jackson.
No, this is Vanessa Bell Calloway.
No, not her. Dominique. Yeah, she looked like Dominique Jackson. So you said Dominique Devereaux, whatever last name.
Bremner. Yeah, Dominique. I think she is married. Hold on, let me just double check. Because we verify things over here. You won't get me again. What's his name? what's his name? The one that makes all the babies.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. You won't get me again, Nick Cannon. And Kevin Hart. Dominique Jackson. Yes, it's Dominique Jackson, but now she is married to.
Okay.
Yes, she's now named Bremner, known professionally as Dominique Jackson. Model, spouse is Al Jackson.
Hmm?
I don't know who Al Jackson is. It says spouse. Her spouse is Al Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. He's kind of cute.
She with the white dude or the?
No. He looks light skinned.
Okay. Well, no. She got rid of the first guy.
Oh, wait. Her partner of 20 years parted ways a while ago. Oh, wait. Okay, so Al is her and Al broke up. So
thank God. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll research that a little more later.
Yeah, I'll
let me know.
But thank God. Yeah, she left the other dude. Thank God. Good.
That damn weather outside don't feel springy. Do we really have seasons anymore? Good point.
Exactly.
Hey, Paul Jackson. How you doing, King? All right, let's move on. So the next up for honorary mentionables is Vanessa Bell Calloway. Happy birthday to you, Queen. And we have Bianca Larson. Happy birthday to you as well, Queen.
Beyonce's sister. Well,
yes. All right, let's go ahead and get into some of our other sponsors. Shout out to Audible. Let's get into it. This episode is brought to you by Audible, an Amazon company. Partnering with Audible, an Amazon company, to provide you a 30-day free trial of their Audible Premium Plus subscription for our audience exclusively. You will get 1 free credit, or 2 credits if you're a Prime member, good for any premium selection titles you like, and it's yours to keep. The Audible Plus catalog of podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible Originals, listen all you want, no credits needed. And you'll also get a friendly email reminder before your trial ends. To take advantage of this offer, you can click on the link in the comments or use this special QR code by using your mobile device. Audible, an Amazon company. All right, let's get back to the show. Sorry. I was enjoying that music. That music was kind of sexy. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Don't forget, you can go ahead and you just saw one of Kyrie's husbands because he has all of them.
He's trying to see Darnell. Don't listen to him, Darnell.
Oh, the Time Squad is flooded in. We appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for joining. We appreciate you. Make sure mother gets in here too because I got something to talk to you about. Mothered.
Oh, church done let out. All right.
Mm-hmm. We got something to talk about, mothered. Bring, go get some water because you may have to come up in here too. We have to talk. All right, let's get into the power pack. I'm not going to go into the commercial yet, a commercial break yet. Let's get into the power pack today, y'all.
Okay.
Grab a seat, y'all. Grab a seat. Thank you for joining. Grab a seat, y'all. Get in here. Praise God. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. All right. Oh, this is the wrong picture, but this is who I wanted. Okay. Sorry.
What?
All right. Chili isn't saying no to having kids with boyfriend Matthew Lawrence, but she has to be married first. Speaking on the, quote, Ryan Cameron Uncensored radio show Friday, the TLC songstress simply said, you never know about whether she would want to have kids with the Boy Meets World actor. Quote, I would never say that I'm done with families, she added after bursting into a fit of nervous laughter. The singer 52 also made it clear that she wants to be married before starting a family. However, it sounds like that could be happening in the near future as well. Quote, I gotta be married for sure, and I'm not married yet, she said cheekily. Chili's family plans with her boyfriend come after Lawrence, 43, said Entertainment Tonight earlier this month that he and Chili have a game plan to start a family. However, during the radio show, the singer clarified that his comments were taken out of context and that he was talking about his older brother, Joey Lawrence's family plans instead of their own. Okay. Thoughts?
I want to know, how old does he think she is? Because now, as men, we can make babies up until 99, but a woman can't carry a baby, typically at that age. And she said waiting. Well, girl, so obviously you all are going to do what was that, surrogate? Because yeah.
Who was he on Boy Meets World again?
He was Corey's was he Corey's friend or the brother's friend? He was one of their friends.
I feel like he wasn't on Boy Meets. I feel like he was on Blossom.
No, Joey was on Blossom. He was on Boy Meets World. He was one of the friends. He was when they became roommates, when they went to college, him and Topanga and Corey. Remember him and Corey were roommates. Him, Corey, and Sean were roommates.
Oh.
Went to college, yeah.
I feel
he came on there later. Man, he came on there later.
He was on Boy Meets World. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He was a roommate.
Who was on Blossom?
Joey
Lauren. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh, because when they went to college, yeah, you're right. He
was a roommate.
Yeah. Was he on the reboot? No, he was on later.
No, he was on no. Ray Bishop.
He was an ex guy.
Ray Bishop, do you even remember Boy Meets World? You wasn't even born. I mean, well.
Yeah. Matthew and Joey were both on Give Me a Break.
Yeah. Oh, there's Mother.
Yeah. You stay right there, Mother. Grab her! You stay right where you are, because we got to talk about something that you said last night that didn't sit right in my spirit, Mother. Now, you know I love you, Mother, but not... Listen, we going to talk. Let's get into this.
East, I'm just as lost as you are.
You about to find out. We got anything else to talk about her?
No.
I really don't care about her and what's going on with
she looks good, but I hope they do surrogate. That's all I'm saying. I hope they do surrogate.
Yeah, because I don't know how you're going to do that with your vagina, honey. Your vagina's going to blow up.
Yeah.
She rich. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Am I the problem? Let's see what's going on. So, Tamar Braxton is celebrating her 46th birthday with a side of drama. The All of the Way Home singer took to Instagram to commemorate her big day on Friday, penning a sweet message to her fiance, Jeremy J.R. Robinson, for keeping a cheesy smile on her face. In the post, Braxton, who shares some son Logan 9 with ex-husband Vincent Herbert, also noted that she and Robinson's blended family has a total of 6 children. Quote, "So miss me with the he has 4 baby mamas," she wrote. "Thank God for them. We are blessed and drama-free." One of Robinson's baby mamas, Aniston Jenna, got wind of Braxton's remarks and slammed the singer for not being honest about her relationship with his children and their mothers. This is what she said. "I have sat in silence for over a year, respecting everyone's privacy while they disrespected mine. I've sat in silence while this person has come into my son's life and caused nothing but chaos and unnecessary drama. While I will not speak on my son's other siblings and what type of relationship their father or this woman has with them, let me be clear for all who know me and all who know them. This woman is in no way a bonus or stepmom to my son. My son does not mean everything to her, and she has not thanked God for me, and thankfully and truthfully, none of his baby mamas. She has said demeaning, disrespectful, and outrageous things about how I have chosen to co-parent with my son's father and the efforts I have made to keep him involved. She has made no effort to meet me, get to know me as a woman or mother, and has caused my son's father to miss visitation weekends and birthdays. I'm fine with people sharing their version of the story that they've created for themselves on social media plus television, but what we will not continue to do is involve the son that I raise in someone else's shenanigans." Wow. Jenna clarified that the Braxton Family Values alumni was in no way a bonus or stepmom to her and Robinson's son. A representative for Braxton did not immediately return or request for comment, and neither Braxton nor Robinson has publicly responded to Jenna's claims. Thoughts?
Well, in my opinion, it's a lot to unpack. But in my opinion, See, this is why I always tell ladies and gays, don't mess with a man who has children under the age of 5. Because, in my opinion, I think this is the way I think from things I've seen. I think the man and the woman are still messing around. She gives me, okay, my money train about to come to a halt, or are you going to put a dent in it? Because they have a 2-year-old son. Now, no one else has come out. But now, what I do like about this is that, for once, it's a Caucasian man with several baby mamas. And it ain't one of us. Because everybody, but when it's a black man, everybody talk about a black man. Anybody say nothing about this man. They happy Tamar found love. Okay, make up your mind. Should she have chosen better or what? But anyway, but the lady, I think the lady is upset because Tamar is coming. I think she still wants this man. And that's what I think. That's what it's giving.
So, like I've said before.
Oh, can I say something else?
Yes, please.
Tamar, if you're watching, I just want to tell you, this is the best song you have ever recorded.
We didn't talk about that.
All day. There you go.
We didn't talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Because this is what I gotta say about this. Okay. For Tamar, Jason Prince says, "Child." Okay. No, Johnson says, "Is this real?"
Allegedly.
Tamar girl, hold on, wait. Tamar girl, you just need to get you a not the Rose girl. Just Dominic says he has 4 baby mama and 5 children. Baby, listen. Okay, so let's unpack this for a second. Like I said to about Kanye, okay, and all of the people that go on the other side. This on you, girl. Okay, because when you go over there, that you have a lot of problems that you got to deal with. That's on you. Okay, you knew what was happening, and furthermore, because I don't know if what baby mama said is accurate or not, but I don't put it past nobody.
I know,
especially her. Because of how she's operated on family blacks and values, how she has operated. I like Tamar, I do. I think that she's cool, but I also think that the part where she was talking about she has said demeaning, disrespectful, and outrageous things about how I've chosen to co-parent with my son's father, and I could see her saying some things, getting involved into other.
Yeah, because Tamar got a mouth. I can see that.
Tamar does have a mouth. And it is what it is. But at the same time, this is what you asked for, girl. Is the ex black? I don't know if she's black.
Yes, they all are.
So he's
and
one of them.
In my opinion, he has a type, because when the other picture, her dressed up, she kind of favors, just aesthetically, the complexion, her hair.
You talking about this?
That, yeah, not her, not necessarily, just that.
No, I hear you.
How she's made up, yeah, kind of favors her. But yeah, they're all black women.
I see you, JR.
And if you watch the show, this is Kyrie's opinion only. He went in with an agenda. He zoomed in on Tamar, and he said, "I knew who she was." Now, he wasn't stupid like this other dude that came in and said, I work with your baby father, and I know him. He wasn't stupid like him. He came in and he laid out the charm. Now, y'all know I don't do nothing uncooked. But that man had me like this. Now, he laid the charm on thick.
Now, I was watching some of them episodes, and I was like, oh, I see what you do. You talk to a brother.
He's slick.
You real slick. You talk to a brother. You know how to get into the to the queen's ear. Okay, I understand. Ray Bishop said so. He got a fetish.
Yeah.
Darnell said someone said Tamar acts like a gay. You know what? Just Dominic says all 4 are black. Wow. Now, Thais, we're here on this one, Thais. Thais says, I don't buy any of this bootleg love story. Tamar will do or say anything to be Tony. Yeah, let's move on because we got a lot to talk about today, and I don't know how I feel about these.
I agree with that, but I wish Tamar was known more for her singing than her antics. Because her antics,
that's her fault.
I know, but her ex outshine her singing. The girl can sing, because to me, she's a better singer than Tony. I wish her. I wish her aunt. I wish her.
Are you for real?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's move on. All right. Bad boys, what y'all gotta do? Now, Mother just gave some breaking news this morning because apparently
that picture.
Who told you getting arrested, girl? Like who? Because of
and they're organizing protests already.
Organizing protests. Like I don't understand. So former Trump said Saturday he expects to be arrested in connection with the years-long investigation into a hush money scheme involving adult film actress Stormy Daniels, and called on his supporters to protest any such move. Take a look at the story, y'all.
Sit down.
Major new developments involving former President Donald J. Trump. Trump saying today he expects to be arrested on Tuesday and is calling for protests. He made the announcement today on his social media post, lashing out at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, which has invited him to testify before a grand jury. The arrest would be part of their investigation into alleged hush money payments to Stormy Daniels during the 2016 election. Again, if there is an arrest, that's according to Trump. Trump also called for protests over his pending arrest to, quote, take our nation back. This development comes as sources tell CNN that law enforcement agencies in New York are also now preparing for the possible indictment of Trump. CNN's Polo Sandoval is outside the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse for us, and we can also begin with CNN senior crime and justice reporter Caitlin Pallant. So, Caitlin, to you first in Washington, what more do we know about this possible arrest that the former president is announcing on his social media post?
Well, Fred, when and what is going to be charged, if it is charged, we don't have the answer to that yet, and neither does Donald Trump. At this point in time, his team, through a spokesman, has made very clear that there has been no notification made to him or his lawyers that he is going to be indicted or when that indictment is going to happen. However, Trump is very aware of the politics of this and the bluster and the bully pulpit that he has. And so he is agitating for his team to try and get his base riled up. He did say in that post about protests, asking his supporters to protest in some way. He also is sending a message to the New York District Attorney, Alvin Bragg. And if we step back for a second, Fred, the reason that there is this expectation of Donald Trump that he will be indicted in New York by the DA is that the long investigation into the Trump Organization and payments made to Stormy Daniels for hushing her about an alleged affair she says that she had with the former president. Those investigation, that is nearing the end. We know that because there was an invitation to Trump himself to come into the grand jury and testify. He declined to do that. We do understand through our reporting this morning that another witness is expected to testify before the grand jury on Monday. So it does not appear they've returned an indictment at this point that would cause Trump to come in and turn himself over that quickly. However, it does appear we are in the end stage of this, and the grand jury will be reviewing the evidence and at some point, very likely voting on whether the former president of the United States should be indicted. Fred?
All right. Thanks.
Girl, so I don't even know how to say. You know what frustrates me overall? Let's just say that this is true. That allegedly he is going to be getting arrested.
Right, allegedly.
What frustrates me about the situation is y'all keep, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about you MAGA, Trump flag wearing, Trump hat wearing,
and I got the Trumpettes.
The Trumpettes, okay? And not trumpets, Trump pets, okay? And you mental enslaved Trumpers. What frustrates me about this is that we've already had. You guys talk about how make America great again, and America's the best country in the world, and America. You want to do all this false and faux patriotism, but as a prior service Army veteran, It was no matter how much I feel about the wrongdoings of this country, I fought for this country. And to see all of them crackheads, okay, jumping up and down at the Capitol was disgusting. And you know that about an hour or so earlier, we had a whole congressional hearing on this. We had a whole investigation on this. Okay? That's that good Miami cocaine that mama yes, nice. That good. Okay? But we had this whole investigation. We spoke at length about this. Regardless of how you want to say, well, people did it on their own volition or whatever, it happened. People marched and stormed the Capitol to try to have a coup. That is the depths of traitorism, of being a traitor. That is the depths of unpatriotism. That is you stormed the Capitol. And then, after all of the situation that happened, you sat there with your orange tanned ass and was like, well, the people over there, they're good people over there. There's good people on the side. You know what I'm saying? We have good people everywhere. Girl, you're a traitor and you're a mouth puppet for Putin. You're a mouth puppet for the Proud Girls. You're a mouth puppet for the KKK.
Now that part.
So while everybody's sitting here making it seem like, oh yeah, the Trump is so smart, Trump is this, Trump is that. No, girl, you're a mouth puppet. You're a figurehead for Bannon, for all of them dang on racists. I'm tired of it. And y'all sitting here acting like this is a damn joke. And then here he comes again with his grass cricket ass, snow cricket ass, coming out here talking about, oh yeah, they're gonna arrest me. They're gonna arrest me, guys. It's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. I can't deal with it. It's too much. They're gonna arrest me on Tuesday. Who told you that, girl?
And y'all crazy behinds up here forming protests already.
Let me tell you something. Roll up in New York if you want to and mess up people trying to get to work. Mess up people trying to get to work. I'm telling you right now, don't go in that E-train, girl, try to, with all of the MAGA signs. Don't go up in that E-train trying to go up to Manhattan to the Golden Palace, girl.
Do it.
Try it if you want to.
Do it.
Okay?
I'm telling you, do it. I want to see y'all do it. Do it.
Try it if you want to, ho.
Do it.
It's not that type of party.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Y'all come to me acting like this damn game, and he over here with his toupee wearing ass, talk about we need to fight for the country, that he's in a witch hunt. Girl, shut up.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Right, Thais. New York ain't DC. Play around if you want to.
It ain't. But
I was born in the Bronx and raised in Queens. It's not a joke, girl. Y'all keep playing. Go around with your little bag of sides, girl. Go ahead.
Oh, come on from the boogie down. All right.
Go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it. I see you, girl. I see what you're trying to do. You trying to distract people from what's really going on.
All the time. They're going to arrest me on Tuesday. Okay. So, like, I didn't believe
it either, bro. I didn't believe it either.
I was like, okay.
Because first of all, you're white. Okay, you're white, and you're a prominent white person. You are probably. We all know your ties to the damn KKK, girl. I knew you weren't gonna get arrested. Not even in a liberal state like New York. I know what's coming. Try it if you want to. I dare you to block somebody from getting to their 9 to 5 on Tuesday. I dare you. What's going to happen to you?
I would say do it. I want to see it. Do it.
Y'all keep playing these games and think that these liberal, you keep calling us snowflakes, but then when we throw a blizzard on that ass, you won't say nothing, huh? Keep playing games.
You.
It's so stupid. Let me move on. My blood pressure's gonna get up. And I'm too young for this shit.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Thank you. Emergency. Oh, child.
Emergency vaginal rejuvenation stat. So Larsa Pippen opens up about her previous sex life with ex-husband Scottie Pippen. Take a look.
I was married for
15 shoe. That's about a good. Well, once again.
First of all, ma'am, what is wrong with you? 4 times a night? You got plowed out 4 times a night, girl?
Listen, black penis can be addictive.
For 23 years? Every night?
I'm not buying that, but okay.
I find that very, very, very much a fabrication of the truth. Very much a fallacy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Her vagina should look like ground beef at this point. You're telling me you got stabbed 4 times a night?
It should look like an Arby sandwich.
What is wrong with you, girl? You let that tall, big black man plow you 4 times a night? Oh no, replace it. Replace the whole thing, girl. Get a new one. Get a new one. That's what this episode's not going on Balloon Flight. There's no way. There's no way. Not on that wholesome radio station. Let me tell you something. You got plowed 4 times a night. Somebody lying. Somebody. And then why would you say that in front of your new man?
Now that was my question. But I guess they had probably discussed it. I don't know. But I will say your new man looked better though.
But he wears a size 15. Girl,
I know. Listen, what?
I see you, Laura.
But see, if she's gotten plowed 4 times like for 23 years, she needs that because any average size ain't gonna work. It'd be like a Tic Tac, well swallowing a Tic Tac.
No,
because this woman is about as deep and wide as the English Channel.
You got a hallway bus. Okay, you got a whole hallway bus. Like you cannot sit there and tell me that when you got plowed 4 times a night.
But what is that really? Because we don't know. You know that don't. Because no,
No, I call BS. There's no way. How are you?
I'm looking at it from a man's standpoint. Can he? It's not going on Balloon Flight.
This ain't going on Balloon Flight, honey. I cannot.
Okay. Can he bust that many times?
But even if he didn't, because some of them they don't come all the way. They don't come the first couple of times. They may plow. She may come, and then they'll stop, take a break, eat some popcorn, then go back and plow. Then take a break.
Okay.
Smoke and then go. That's fine. I understand. But 4 times? You did that 4 times, girl?
Well, he must be long-winded. Like you take a break, come back, take a break.
Well,
now, I understand taking a break and come back. But I ain't no woman, so let me shut up.
No, I get it. Scott, hold on. Mocha drops it. I like that name, Mocha. She looked like
no. She addressed that.
Was on the road during those years lives. No, yeah,
she addressed that. Yep. She said that she went with him. They had a private plane, and she was always there on the road with him. So she never was without him.
But the reason why I agree with Mocha Drop is because athletes, they're always told by their coach not to have sex the night before game day.
Right, they do. Someone tell them a week before. Someone tell them
or a week before, depending on the sport. I know for sure football players are told that. Definitely 24.
Basketball are too.
Yeah, so I don't know. The official Titan Sports. He was a professional basketball player. He wasn't even on most of the year. But she said that she went with him.
She said she went with him. She went with. Now they're only gone by 4 months out the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was. Well, she said she went with him on Easter. That was because some woman on the stage, whatever show it is.
But to Mocha Drop and Thaisa's point, I really like that name, Mocha Drop. Stay here, Mocha Drop. We like you. We like you over here. But to Mocha Drop and Thaisa's point, I know that when you go to even if you have family or whatever, when you can put them in a hotel or whatever and all that stuff, or put them in a place. And at the time, I know that Scottie Pippen was making money. But at the end of the day, when they go for training, they can't have their wives there or their girlfriend.
Right.
You know, and I know from some even football trainers or training camps, when they go to camp and prep for the season, they can't leave the compound, or they can't go, they can't go because they want to
go off. Yeah.
Keep them from going to the clubs and all that stuff. Whatever. They have a strict regimen. So 4 times a night, but let's just say
for 23 years.
Right, but let's just say she exaggerated and she didn't have it 4 times a night, and she because of scheduling conflicts and everything.
I want to add that up.
You mean to tell me? Yeah, please add that up. You mean to tell me that this man right here plowed you 4 times every other day? Every other out of the days that girl, it's too much. You're lying. You're lying.
So for 8,395 days, girl, ma'am,
you got plowed 4. No, so 8,395 times 4. What's that?
So girl, 33,580 times. You got girl by.
You should have a whole vagina replacement at this point.
Baby, your vagina would look like it should look like cottage cheese, ma'am. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I don't buy it. Somebody's lying. And I'm not here for it.
I'm gonna go with her.
I'm not here for it. Not a day after the Lord's Day.
I'm
not gonna have it. And you, sir, you wear a size 15 shoe and you're plowing her.
But you know what? Now, on the opposite note, that now Shaquille O'Neal wears a size 15 shoe, right? As Superhead said that he's not very well endowed. So maybe he's not very well endowed. I don't know. Maybe he has, as one of my friends says, maybe he has husband-sized penis.
Okay.
Well, everybody can't be Fat Rabbit Killer.
All right. We need to have a separate. We need to have a night show because this is. I can't be doing this too early in the morning. 3 minutes times 4 equals not much. You know what, Ray? Go to your room. Go to your room right now, Ray. Michelle Holly says, I wear 11.5 in men, so maybe it's not that bad. You know what?
All right.
Michelle. Kinky said, it'd be the ugly ones that be packing. Ooh.
Now, it does. Now, and Scottie Pippen is surely that. Ugly, yeah.
Superhead don't know she got the brain. Kawhi. All right, y'all. We're going to move on. But I want to talk about swarms and hives. And that's why I make sure you're in here, mother. And make sure you're close. Okay? Because we're going to take a quick commercial break because I have a bone to pick with you. I love you. I love you to death. Okay? No, actually, let me not say that because you know how they are. They'll say something weird up in here. I love you to life. But you said something last night that bothered and irked my soul. But we'll be
Lord. Well,
yes,
what did he say?
Oh, yes. We're going to talk about it.
What did mother say?
Right after this, we're going to talk about our last story of the day, which is swarms and hives, okay? And I want to let you guys know, if you have not watched Swarm, you had all week to watch it, girl, okay? You had a whole weekend. So we are going to be having some spoilers. I apologize. It is what it is. So tune out if you need to. Come back when you can. We'll be right back. This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet and Flight Radio. Get ready to uplift your spirit with Bullet and Flight Radio, the world's leading progressive Christian radio station. Experience the vibrant fusion of gospel house music and a rich medley of inspiration from all musical genres that'll make your heart soar. Join their extraordinary lineup of today's trailblazers, visionaries, and voices that matter, all sharing their stories and wisdom. Stay plugged in around the clock as they broadcast unmissable content 24/7. Your go-to station for all things inspiring. Become a pilot today by visiting bulletandflightradio.com. Bullet and Flight Radio. Your story, our station. That beat go hard. We're Black by Popular Demand. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pyro Media Network, where you can watch all of the shows, not only just this one, but all of the amazing talent and shows we have on here. All right, let's get back into it, y'all, because Mother Thais Jackson said something last night that really concerned me. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and talk about this amazing show. This was an amazing show. Now, I want everybody to know that I am an official member of the Beehive, okay? Mm-hmm. I love the Beehive. I love Beyonce, okay? But I found that this, I know some of my brothers and sisters in the Beehive thought that this was a horrible movie and that it was terrible. I loved this movie. This TV series or this I thought it felt like a movie. It felt like a really long movie because I watched it back to back. Once I got through the first episode, I was hooked. Okay, and very few shows do that to me. Okay, so I'm saying this as an official Beehive member. I don't care what y'all say. This was a damn good show.
Well, I just want to say this. Andrea Green, if you're watching, Beyonce is the greatest singer to ever grace this planet. She's the greatest. No one has ever sang better. Nobody.
I won't say that now. Okay, anyway, and I'm a Beehive member.
Okay, now she can find you, but look, Beyonce is the greatest. Love her down. The best vocalist to ever touch a microphone. Go ahead.
Amazon's new psychological thriller series from Donald Glover and Janine Neighbors is a dark send-up of stan culture, starring Chloe Bailey, Dominique Fishback, who was phenomenal, by the way, Dominique Fishback, Damson Idris, Billie Eilish, Rory Culkin, and so many more. My God, each episode of the Prime Video series Swarm begins with a disclaimer, quote, "This is not a work of fiction. Any similarity to actual persons living or dead or in events is intentional." While the scripted horror comedy follows the specific journey of troubled superfan Dre, Dominique Fishback, who goes to unspeakable lengths to defend her favorite artist Nyjah, who's Nyreen S. Brown, who starred as her. The 7-episode series also offers a parable on the toxic side of stan culture, fueled by several references to a real-life superstar and her buzzing, dedicated fan army. Swarm never mentions Beyonce by name, but the series is filled with nods that span years of the Break My Soul singer's career, from her personal dramas to her most iconic performances. The show also takes inspiration from true crime and other real-life events to build its examination of mindless fandom. So, one of the issues were, let me finish up. Many of the events depicted, from pop culture scandals involving star-studded elevator brawls to splashy, ripped from the headlines murders, are based on true events and took place in the 2010s. Quote, "We did research for months to basically find events within a 2.5-year period that we would put our main character into," said Neighbors. So it's really not a work of fiction. We've taken real internet rumors, real murders, and combined them in the narrative of our main character Dre. Not much of it is fabricated. So the events that they're referencing actually happened, but the so-called situation that, which I thought was really, really smart, the so-called situation that there was an actual Beehive fan that did all of those murders is not true. So the individual incidents that did happen, this was a very similar to what they did with The Fifth Kind. I think it was the fifth kind, where they grabbed a bunch of incidents that from FBI reports from Alaska, from Nome, Alaska, and they put it into this movie. And for a while, they made it look like it was an actual documentary, but they later on, a couple of months, said that actually this wasn't true. It was a fictional story. We just grabbed the information from these reports. So no, there's not a person that's like Dre out there that did all of this from the Beehive. Okay.
Beyonce is the greatest.
You know what, Kyrie? So I want to say I think Chloe did a phenomenal job. Yeah, she I think she did I think she's a stellar. Let me not say stellar. I think she's a budding actress. I think she is one of the. I think unlike her mentor, she is really, really good in acting.
Yeah.
I said what I said. Listen, I'm a Beehiver and I love Beyonce down, but I think that Chloe did a phenomenal job in this thing.
No one has ever acted better in their life than Beyonce.
I'm sick of you, Kyrie. So anyway, everybody, I know some of y'all went to Kwame. The people said was entertaining trade. They said sorry. Don't give away too. Oh no, mother, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do that. I promise y'all, I'm not going to say any of that. But some of y'all went over or decided to go over there because there was it's been sprawling all over social media,
Black Twitter,
Black Twitter about what do you call it?
The scene.
But I found it really interesting how Chloe, navigated this. Take a look. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Here we go.
Chloe, we see you. I think the first time we see you, it's you and Damson's. Is it baby oil?
Oh, Lord. Okay. So let me tell you. I've never done a sex scene. So when I first read the script, I said, for me, I was reading it just as like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And like when you see Khalid and Dre looking at each other while the act was going on. So that's what I was paying attention to. So then when I realized like, okay, I'm actually doing this, I was like, oh, I gotta do a sex scene. I've never done that. I don't even have video of me in the act. So I was like, dear God, I don't know how I'm gonna do. Now, I'm very into my body and being a woman and all of that, but I was scared. I was so nervous, was I not?
She was nervous.
And, I have to give credit to Damson and everyone on set for making me feel so comfortable. Like, Damson was a huge gentleman in that case because he was cracking jokes. I didn't feel like I was half naked. Granted, we had like cover-ups and stuff, and there was a bouncy ball in between us, so we couldn't feel each other, which was great. And we couldn't stop laughing because we tried different takes and passes of like moaning in a funny way, and then kind of making it in.
One time he saluted at me.
Yeah, he saluted at her.
I was like, we didn't get into the show, and it was so funny.
And because Marissa's not supposed to notice Dre watching her and her man, I was happy that I got to have my face kind of turned away, and I just had to just close my eyes and I was like, okay, girl, just pretend like you're making music and you're just making sounds and noises and things in that nature. And when I got myself out of, a part of my ass is peeking through the mirror, I was like, you're good. It's art. You're not Chloe, you're Marissa.
So first of all, I think Chloe's super cute. I really do like her. She is adorable. I wish her nothing but the best. And I know that they were pushing Chloe, but I was here for.
Oh yeah, Dominique good. Dominique, awesome.
I was here for Dominique. To me, was the standout actress of this entire show. She needs all of the awards.
She is very diversified. I like her.
Very diversified, and I want her to get all of the awards. I don't care if they don't make any sense. Give her a Stella, a Grammy, give her everything. I just realize all the awards at her.
I didn't realize she was the one that was in Jesus and the Black Messiah that Tim Hall said on my page. I said, oh my God.
Right.
But she was like 30 pounds or something like 30 or 40 pounds heavier.
So
and I said, that is her.
Yeah, you're so right. Right. But she and you know what? To be quite honest, not to go over to the grass cricket or the snow crickets, but I really enjoyed Billie Eilish's performance too.
She killed. She did.
I was like, okay, girl, all right, palm colored one. You did a good job. She did a really, really good job. So I'm here for it.
I want to say that entire scene. Mm-hmm. It just proves what I always say. Don't trust them.
Girl. Girl, it was very Get Out. It was very Get Out. But anyway, I don't want to give out too much. Y'all need to watch it. Like it was really, it was
good.
Yes, best way possible. A stellar. Give her a stellar. Give her that's a fine man. Oh, you talking about Damson? Yes, he is a.
Listen, Chloe better than me because I would have told her move that damn ball.
A Dove Award too, girl. Now let me tell you something. This is how I know that Damson is a good actor, because I wanted to punch him in the neck. I wanted to punch him in the. He got on my nerve.
But he got on your nerve because he was a typical Pookie.
Yes. Hey,
James.
Hey Sheila. Oh.
Hey Sheila.
Okay. Yeah. So let's move on. Because I have some words.
Yeah. What did the mother say exactly?
So I want to preface this to say, let me explain something, y'all. I am an official Beehive member, but I am also an official Ty Squatter, okay? I am here for Ty Squad. I love Thais down, but you said something last night that pissed me off. No, I'm really kidding, y'all. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm kidding. I love Thais. But Thais said something last night where talking about, I wouldn't put it past any, I believe that the Beehive is capable. Every single last one of us is capable of doing what that girl did in Swarm.
I said the same thing. That's why I said Beyonce is the greatest.
Every last one of them.
Okay, man. Maybe not you and Miss Lisa, but
you can't generalize everybody.
I said maybe not you and Miss Lisa, but there's some cuckoos out. But I would put that on the bars before I put it on the house.
That's what I'm saying. I think that the barbs are way worse than the Beehive. The Beehive is just bigger. I just think that the Beehive.
Okay, the barbs are nuts.
The barbs are crazy. Thais gonna go. I said 99%. No, listen. No. That's still too much. Too much of a percentage, okay? Because
wait a minute. I've had a couple of run-ins with the Beehive on Twitter, so y'all can be a little.
Don't y'all us, okay? Don't y'all,
okay.
I don't get it, because let me tell you something. For me, and this involves Beyonce, Rihanna, Aretha Franklin, all the Shaka Khan, all of the ones that I love and that are near and dear to my heart, okay? Patti LaBelle, Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? Shall I go on? Angela Bassett. All of them. All of these queens and all of these people that I love and that I think are phenomenal celebrities and talented people. Okay? The list goes on and on and on. But for me personally, I don't need to jump in and defend her. Because at the end of the day, talent speaks for themselves.
Amen.
I don't need to go out there. Now for my brethren over there that go get crazy, that's their problem. Because Beyonce don't pay none of my bills. Rihanna don't pay none of my bills. And I love Beyonce down. I support Rihanna down. You know what I'm saying? Because I buy her Savage X Fenty. I buy her Fenty skin. Hello? That's what my skin look good. So I support these queens. I have not bought any of Ivy Park because I personally don't. But that's not my business. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I go out there and support.
I mean, I think she has some cute pieces.
So anyway, the point is, that's fine. That's not my business. Everybody has their opinion. Okay.
What was the first one she had?
It don't matter, Kyrie.
Ivy Park is better than what was the jeans she had? Darion. Yeah, Ivy Park.
House of
Darion.
Lamar says, why was Kyrie scratching his head when Kwame said Angela? See, Lamar like to start shit.
Oh, Lamar.
Lamar is so bad.
Hey.
Ray Chain, Kate
Chain. Yeah, Keychain is Kiara Shear.
What Aretha got to do with it? Let me tell you what Aretha got to do with it, okay? It has nothing to do with the artists themselves. It has everything to do with their hives and their stands and their followership. The Navy, the Barbs, the Franklinettes, okay?
Yeah.
Right? So the Shaka Connors, okay? All of them. It has everything to do with these
We're
people.
the icons.
That
We're
get
the
crazy.
icons. We're the
And
icons.
the icon, the swarms.
Child. The beehive.
All I'm saying is that you can't group us all together. Just like you can't group all the Tie Squad members together.
It's some crazy ones in there too.
Who in the Tie Squad?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be talking about my internet cousins like that.
I'm a member of the Tie Squad. What's that? So I can say that.
You might be the crazy one.
No.
Because y'all know if somebody said, "Can you drop the link?" Oh, you wanna come on board, mother? You wanna come on board? Oh, I got you, mother.
Oh yeah, you mentioned Aretha.
Okay, hold on. I got you, mother. Let me go ahead and send this over. Y'all talk about yourselves. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you said that name. You said the Queen name. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
That did it. But I just want to say, in case.
And I stand 10 toes down on it.
Well, Andrea, if you're watching, Beyonce is the greatest. I don't care what anybody says. Beyonce is the greatest.
You know what? I'm sick of you.
Who?
What did she say?
What you mean? Did you see how she found them people? Somebody said something on Twitter, she wouldn't found them. Researched it. She said, "Girl, you could have had a job with the FBI. You tracked the people down."
I sent you the link, mother.
You could have had a job with
Come on in the room.
police department, something. You could have used your powers for good.
I hate
And
you.
then now you just.
You get on my nerve, Kyrie. You're so
I understand.
ridiculous. Oh, well, hold on. We wait for mother to get
Yeah.
all up in here.
She could have. Mother gonna let you have it.
And while we're waiting, please feel free to send a love offering to Kyrie and myself. Thank you so
Amen.
much. We appreciate it.
I
Cash App,
appreciate the
love.
ones I've received. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
But yeah. But I didn't have to scratch my head for Angela Bassett.
Hold on. Here she come. Hold on 1 second. Y'all. Hold on 1 second. Here comes, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to all that are new and those all in between. Here comes Mother Thais Jackson.
Hey, Mother. All right, Mother got a full intro. All right.
Get in the room. Hold on. Get in the room. There you go. Hey, Mother.
Hey.
How are you?
Listen,
Queen? How are you?
I'm in the kitchen doing dishes, actually listening to y'all, having a great.
You look so pretty.
Huh?
You look so pretty. Your skin's glowing and everything.
Okay, girl. So I just wanted to say this. I hate to always interrupt y'all shows, but
No,
listen.
you're fine. You good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I really meant what I said. I really feel like that girl and what she did is probably, it lives inside of most of the Beehive. That whatever that thing is, I don't really see that with the Barbs. I don't. The Barbs are violent. But I think the Beehive is crazy, like crazy. Violence and crazy are two different things. So
Really,
no.
Mother?
The Barbs will beat your brains out, but the Beehive will kill you, I believe. I really believe that. I'm serious. I believe.
But I'll tell you now, the Barbs have been known to dox people, put their addresses on Twitter, so you can find them like they did. So I said I'll put on the Barbs first.
What I will say is this, y'all. This is what I will say. Aretha Franklin fans, we ain't gonna go ahead and kill nobody for the Sparkle album. You know what I'm saying? It's like we appreciate her genius, and that's it. But we ain't gonna go here and do a whole Google search to find your house to blow your brains out, over Young, Gifted, and Black. You know what I'm saying? So
now Ray Bishop said something. He said Barbs will fight you, Beehive will stalk you. Now I agree with that.
But if you stalk them, then what you gonna do when you stalk them? Just like that girl, she stalked people.
No, she killed people.
But she stalked them first.
That girl was crazy.
First.
At the end of the day, with the prices of the tickets, Beyonce concert tickets, I think people will do anything, like will actually do anything for those concert tickets. If somebody said, I need you to go over here and do a hit for these Renaissance tickets, I believe there's some girls that'll do the hit. I really do believe that.
But I mean, cause like she did stuff to show she didn't have no job, but you made a way to pay $1,800 a piece for 2 tickets to Nyla.
Nobody has irked me the way that girl's character. She really irked me. I think the only time I've been irked more was probably Kerry Washington and Little Fires Everywhere, right? It's something about her character that's irked me. And it's like, that girl, the girl from Swarm, I have a cousin that is a facsimile of her. The way she walks. Yeah, not crazy, I don't think, but just, girl, you just want to go through life just aimlessly looking around and hoping things fall in place. You know, just it was a crazy damn movie, y'all. You have to see Swarm.
But I will say this. I do now what Tyson's talking about. He says the Beehive is crazy. You do have people who, if you do say, like, how I got to with them, I had said Beyonce is a much better singer than actress. You would have thought that she was terrible.
I agree, though.
Yeah, I mean, she's not an actress. She's a one-note actress, and she's also like, whatever role she's in, that's Beyonce, right? The only role where she kind of like, where you could say, got in character, and she's playing a singer, and that was Dreamgirls. You could kind of see, like, she's kind of like,
I think she did better.
But she's playing a singer.
But she did better as Etta James than she did as Dina Jones.
She did. Cadillac Records was way better than Dreamgirls, in my opinion. Yeah.
And even Carmen, she did a better job with Carmen.
Yeah, the hip opera. Yeah, that was really good. But she is not a dramatic actress. She ain't no Cicely Tyson at all. No. Like Kyrie said when she said, "You want crazy? I'm gonna show you crazy, girl." Who coached you on that line?
And it's much better. Listen. At the end of the day, we need to, whether you're part of the Beehive, the Navy, the Tie Squad, the Kai Club, Pyromaniacs, whatever, the Aretha Franklinettes, whatever you want, whatever. I think you need to be able to provide positive critique or any type of critique or commentary, because we're humans. That's what you're there for, right? You're there for us to judge what you're doing, to comment on what you're doing, right. Not necessarily judge, but to comment on what you're doing. So if you're gonna put yourself out there, whether it be vlogging, whether it be in the music industry, whether it be whatever the situation is, we're going to comment on what you put out there, and we should have the right to do that. That goes for my Beehive brethren. That goes for my Navy brethren. That goes for the Tie Squad. That goes for everybody else. Everybody lotta got it. And so my thing is like, you can't get this type of crazy, because this is crazy. When I saw that, y'all, when we told you to go right,
you said, who's your favorite artist?
Like if that girl, first of all, she deserves. If she doesn't get at least an Emmy nomination in September, they need to throw the whole show away. I kid you not. Throw the whole show away. I'm serious.
Like I said earlier, I want her to give all of the awards to her, even if it don't make sense. I want her to get one of them Nickelodeon awards. I want her to get a Teen's Choice. Everything. I don't give a damn.
Stellar, dub, all of that.
Everything.
Give her a Tony.
I'll write up an award for her, girl. You go get it. You deserve it. She did that.
Because there was never a moment where she was not in character at all.
Yeah. Ever.
Even when she turned into a stud.
and I saw one of the local ballroom people here in LA. They're just giving it awful critiques because they're Beehive, right? It was awful. I didn't understand it. Girl, what was it not to understand? It was very simple.
It was because simple.
that person is probably Dre.
Because it's like, girl, I didn't understand it. I don't like any of it. It didn't make no sense to me. Oh, okay, girl, because she's you.
She's you.
Right.
She's you.
Relatable
That's why
content.
It didn't make any sense.
That's why, because it's relatable content, honey.
But something you said, brother, about Damson Idris, he got on my nerves. The reason he got on my nerves is that I don't like men that prey on women that are naive. And when I saw that aura that a lot of men in our families have presented to certain people in our families, right? You know the woman is, you know she's inexperienced, you know she don't know a lot about life, and you're trying to ease in there. That's that pimp energy that I really don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to him, I was glad when it happened to him. So without giving away too much.
Right. But that's that that's Uncle Pookie type energy.
Brother, that's Pookie.
You know what I'm saying? That's that pastor coming to my office after service type of energy.
Exactly. And what's the little girl name? She played the fish. You just showed her.
Dre.
No, the little girl that she played the mermaid and stuff. What's her name?
Oh, Chloe.
Was that was her, right? That was
that's her sister. No, that's her sister.
Her sister.
Oh, that's her sister. Okay. Yeah. Well, they all, because they like being sexy on stage and overly sexual, and they like tapping into that freak side.
Chloe does.
Chloe does, right? And then like she said, I was very nervous. I was very, he made me feel comfortable. Girl, once you get in the throes of it, and he starts bouncing, girl, you'll come up out of it, girl. It ain't that damn bad, honey.
It was fine.
Move that ball. I would have moved that ball back and turned around.
Move that
You'll
ball.
be all right, girl. You ain't that damn nervous.
Would have had me in a V.
This is about to turn to an X-rated.
Baby, please.
That ball.
Come on now. Hey, girl.
But also,
I would have looked at the camera. You good? We got my angles, girl. You good?
Also, let's just shout out the whole cast.
Yeah.
The whole cast. That detective, that lady, she gave me Caroline Mason for the first 48.
Ooh, I loved her.
She wore me thin. She gave me a little Viola Davis, a little Caroline Mason. She was excellent.
What was her name? Was it Karen Rodriguez? No.
I don't know what her name was.
No. The sister. Detective.
And without giving his celebrity name away, the girl's father, right? That played the father.
Oh,
I don't want to give his celebrity name away, but he was good. He was excellent. He was excellent too.
And let me tell you something. I don't normally like skinny guys because I have a thick chest. But he could get it.
Oh yeah, well yeah. It's something about him.
Absolutely.
My God.
And I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. This is also a cautionary tale, y'all, about roommates and stuff. Because this gave me a little single black female as well.
Yep.
Mixed with this storyline.
It's a lot of relatable content in this, Annie.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just said 99%. So you're part of the 1%, Kwame. You're part of the 1%. I'm gonna go back in the chat and finish washing these dishes, y'all. I love you, brothers.
Love you.
See you tomorrow night.
So
Bye.
Bye.
Your mother be on tomorrow night.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. Now, I want to make sure that this is clear because we know everybody go ahead and wave at the bushes. Hi. How you doing?
Oh yeah, because they do be watching.
They watch, honey.
I know.
Because they hate mother's guts. But we love mother, and I want to make sure that sometimes y'all be thinking that we being serious, and even sometimes when we be watching when mother goes live, sometimes y'all think that she's serious on stuff, but she's not. She be joking. But yeah, anywho, mother's gonna be on tomorrow night for the reality TV edition for tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So definitely tune in. She's gonna be our guest co-host for tomorrow, along with Miss Lisa, who has been officially made a co-host on Pyro Power Hour Reality TV Edition. So shout out to her and our good sis. All right, so that was Swarm, and I cannot wait. Definitely make sure you stay tuned to the Thais Reports because I know that Mother's going to be doing a full breakdown, and I'll be there for that. I cannot wait. Okay, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to have to make room. Marisol, make sure my schedule is clear because I want to hear everything. Y'all got time. Hurry up and watch that show. We didn't make any major spoilers, so watch it.
Yeah, we didn't do no
We didn't really do any spoilers, but anyway, watch it, y'all. All right, let's get on into it because I have something else to talk about before we get out of here. Let's get into Black Excellence.
Okay.
And today's Black Excellence goes to Sister Rosetta Tharpe, and it happens to be her heavenly birthday.
Yeah.
Sister Rosetta Tharpe was an American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and recording artist. She attained popularity in the 1930s and 1940s with her gospel recordings, characterized by a unique mixture of spiritual lyrics and rhythmic accompaniment that was extremely important to the origins of rock and roll. She was the first great recording star of gospel music and among the first gospel musicians to appeal to rhythm and blues and rock and roll audiences, later being referred to as the original soul sister and the godmother of rock and roll. She influenced early rock and roll musicians, including Little Richard, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley, and Jerry Lee Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Thank you so much for paving the way for R&R musicians alike.
Yeah.
All right. Did we miss anything, bro? I think we got it.
Not that I know of.
Okay, I think we're good. All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then when we get back, we got some more to talk. I have a discussion to talk to you guys about. I have to get some off my chest. And yeah, just stay tuned.
Well,
Are you ready to take your streaming broadcast, website, or social media visuals up a notch? Pyro Media Productions is here with the perfect solution. From dynamics, design, and professional headshot shoots to family photo ops, they've got all you need for stunning content creation. Check out pyromediaproductions.com today and add that creative flair. Pyro Media Productions, setting brands ablaze since 2017. That beat go hard. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to Pyro Media Productions, Pyro Media Network YouTube channel, as well as also subscribe to Candid Conversations over there too. You know?
yes, please. Glad to have you. Glad to have you over there.
Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get into today's topic because I do have some things that I wanted to discuss. Today's discussion, does the nice guy finish last? Before I say what I need to say, what are your thoughts, bro?
I do think I've heard different perspectives on this, but I do think a lot of times nice guys for some odd reason finish last and assholes come out on top. Well, when it comes to meeting people, for some odd reason, you know, when you get a person like somebody that's, I guess, I ain't gonna say rude to them, but just doesn't treat them nice. If somebody treats you really nice, now they call them a simp. They can be really nice and do everything. And that doesn't mean they're a simp, it just means that's who they are as a person. Mm-hmm. But that person always gets taken advantage of, it seems. Yeah. Now the rude guy, oh yeah, that's my type. Yeah. So sometimes I'll go, most times I'll say most times nice guys finish last.
So here's my thing. I think oftentimes I want to say, because I think when we say stuff like that, it really gets into a space of feeling jaded or you're feeling upset or is some emotion. It comes from an emotional space. Mm. But I really was thinking about this over the past month or so, because I do feel like when you sit there and you try to be nice, or you try to do, the right thing all the time, and you try to, just live a good, wholesome Christian life. Oftentimes what happens is we see the assholes come through. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is the reason why I'm bringing this up is not because of anything in particular. Actually, it is because of something in particular. And I want to kind of get into, I don't want to get into the details of it because we are going to go into litigation with it. But I have a problem with people trying to hire Pyro Media and then using what we had because you didn't, and what we provided you and you not paying us for it. And then going up on the pulpit and acting like you're all that in a bag of chips, can't find no onion dip, and that you are this inclusive. I'm not talking about Renewed LA. I'm not talking about Church One Ministries. Y'all know I go hard for those two churches. But there is a former client of ours that played these games. And what frustrates me is that people look at Pyro Media and say, oh, that little company over there, they doing the thing or whatever. And it's not about money coming to me, because I have multiple streams of income personally. But there are people who rely on Pyro's checks when we pay them out, my staff. And that's what pisses me off. And I have said this before, it's not what you do to me. The quickest way to piss me off is what you do to my staff. The quickest way to piss me off is to disrespect my staff by not acknowledging them, by not giving them the justice dues, and by not paying us. At the end of the day, if we just don't work out, we don't work out. Okay, fine. No hard feelings. Go about. You found another company, or you found something cheaper, or you found a way to do it on your own. Okay, cool. No problem. But there's still stuff that's owed. Yeah, and so especially it's pay what you owe, especially when we have a contract. So when my ass sees you using our stuff on your Sunday services, that's a problem.
The nerve.
Especially when we didn't release it to you, especially when you don't have a commercial license with us. And then you have the black ass audacity, or the white ass audacity, actually. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are.
Oh, I don't know what.
She knows who she is. Because you send up under people that say that they're inclusive. You send up under people, and let me tell you something. All those that know her ass and want to sit there and defend her, you can miss me with that too. Because what your experience with her is completely different. And let me tell you something, there's always a wolf and there seems to be wolves in under a collar, under a religious collar. Because y'all act one way on the pulpit. You act one way and you give this perception and that, the Lord is talking to me and God is telling me this and blah blah, and then you're a complete and utter cunt to everybody else. I said what I said, but I promise you this. Y'all may not like how I'm addressing this situation, but I promise you this. We gonna get what we're owed at the end of the black ass day. Because I don't spend too much money on attorneys for you to disrespect my staff and disrespect the work that we do. Call it what you will. Feel how you feel about it. But I promise you this today. Once we're done with your ass, I'm going to publicly name your ass and tell you about the bullshit that your 4 viewers that comes every Sunday, because you don't have any type of viewership. You could have had them, but you won't have access to Pyro Media's people. You won't have access to the Kai Club. You won't have access to the Thai Squad. You won't have access to the people that I know and love. Because what you're doing is you're taking the bullshit that you learn at the straight church and the evangelicals, and you're applying it to your so-called inclusive church of 2 people. So you can miss me, and then you want to wear your little because you're married to a black woman who cowtails on her own, think that she's a goddamn lawyer and she's a damn receptionist over at a damn a law firm. You don't know law, girl. What degree do you have? Every 5 minutes you want to get up on the damn I'm saying what I said, and I don't have a problem with it. Cease and desist, bitch. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of being a nice guy and having people walk over me. I'm tired of people telling me, "Oh, you don't need to do that. You don't need to." Fuck you and fuck the damn church your so-called church that you're a part of. You can kiss the blackest parts of my ass.
Oh, this really ain't going on Bull and Blake.
Absolutely not. And guess what? You got people in your own damn so-called leadership that was talking shit about your ass because you have a reputation behind the scenes. Because while you're sitting there trying to play a fool and make everybody else think that they're fools or whatever, you got your own people talking shit about you they document the stuff about your ass. And you people that you've worked with before, guess what? They talked about your ass too. that you don't pay them. But you gonna pay me. Because while they gave up and didn't want to bother with it, I paid attorneys. You gonna pay what you owe. Because it's not going to me, it's going to my staff. You gonna pay what you owe. I said what the fuck I said. Anyway, D number 3 says, sometimes you just have to say it, Kwame. Patricia Ellington says, preach. The official Thais report says, what does it sound like, Kwame? It sounds like a liar and a cheat. Kyrie, your facial expressions wear me out.
I'm just sitting listening like y'all are.
Because it gets on my nerve. Walk careful. I'm walking heavy. I'm stomping on the flowers. It's a spring day. I'm stomping on the garden.
I'm listening like y'all
are. I'm tired. Every single time we sit here, we have to sit there and and people have gone through this before. You sit there and you talk shit online while people are sitting there supporting your platform. You're sitting there and you're talking shit behind people's back. You're sitting there. You don't pay people. You're sitting there, and then we have to be the ones that are being nice. You steal people's content.
Ooh.
You steal people's work that they worked hard for. My team works hard to produce what we produce, to bring you what you want. And you got the black ass nerve to steal our stuff. You're a thief. And nothing you do will prosper until you make things right. Nothing you do. That's not a spell. That's a truth. A truth and a fact.
Did you just go silly on them? Till you do right by me. Okay.
Nothing you do. It's a spiritual fact. Because what goes around comes around.
That does.
But my God is the truth. I promise you that. I serve a righteous God.
Well, amen. Well, amen. And amen. And amen.
Right. Happy first day of spring, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We got to go.
And all hearts and minds clear.
I feel better.
Wait, man. That's all that counts.
Yes, and I have a meeting with my attorney shortly, so I got to go. So, you got anything else, bro?
No, just saying happy first day of spring, everybody. Enjoy.
Yes. And don't forget to join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Pacific Standard Time. And what is that?
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern for the Pyro Power Hour
reality
TV edition. Yes, we're going to be talking. Oh, we got a lot to talk about with Grown and Gospel. And then we're going to be reviewing this past episode of
Queens R&B.
Queens of R&B. So,
man, I got so much to say.
Oh, my God.
On both episodes.
Hot Mess Express. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. We love you guys. We will see you guys on the other side. And until then, create a great day. We love you guys.
Love you.
Bye. Wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. All right, bye. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Pyro Media Network's YouTube channel for more awesome content. Plus, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss when we go live or upload new videos. Visit pyromedianetwork.com today, not just to check out our incredible roster of talented creatives, but also to gain access to exclusive bonus material available only to our Pyro fam. Show your support for this Black-owned indie network by donating today. Help us keep igniting brands everywhere.